2 LSTs that were picked for the salt wave. Supposed to have been the first wave on Omaha Beach. They went out, they'd go out, I was on the bridge, I could see them as they would go out and go out of that ramp. The bow doors would open, just drop down, and here comes the tank out. It was, you go as far as from here to that door over there. And a big sea would come, just like the sea you see out here. And that tank was fixed so it would run on the water or run on land, either one. And it would go, turn over and go down. And everywhere you looked, you'd see men trying to get back to the LSC, some crying, some screaming, some drowning. If you get into the stories about it, normally in Omaha Beach, they'll tell you every now and then the tanks went down, and they did go down. And another thing that they don't really tell you too much about, another part of that invasion force was carrying what they call rhinos, a lot of pontoons tied together to make a dock against the shore for later so that ships like mine could come in and unload on the dock. We were supposed to put those Tom Dooms off at 6 o'clock that morning, which we did, which they still stopped dropping them. But it didn't any of them get tied up to the bow door until 1 o'clock. And there was anyone in the water at that time. It was a bad day.
A lot of grown-ups said at that time they could see explosions offshore, all this fire and everything. I didn't. I'm sorry, but I never saw any ships being blown up or any fire offshore. I remember a plane dropped a big bomb off there at one time. I guess my biggest excitement was the blackouts. We had to have all our windows and any doors with the glass on them facing the ocean covered with something black so the light couldn't get through. And when the air raid siren would go off in Morehead City, we had to cover the windows facing towards Morehead because I felt like we were going to be bombed any minute. And I didn't realize that the Germans couldn't get across the Atlantic Ocean, but they couldn't. And I didn't realize there wasn't going to be any invasion. But the reason we covered up the lights toward the ocean is that if a ship offshore were to pass between a German submarine off there waiting to torpedo the ship and the light from our windows, they could see the outline of the ship and maybe torpedo it. So we had to do that. And the lights, the headlights of automobiles had to be painted with black paint except the real narrow sliver down at the bottom. I remember that. And they really made you feel like you were in a war.